Hello, welcome back to a big channel announcement. For those that have sharp, keen eyes, you may have noticed for the past few weeks, the wall is getting bare and it's gonna get barer shortly today. I have been on YouTube for over 9.5 years. Okay, it will be 10 years this November 2022. So it has been a long, winding road, but it is coming to the end. For those that know me, that have followed the channel, you saw that my older brother and older sister came down to visit me in Florida in January. My older sister and her husband were looking to retire and relocate somewhere in Florida. And they came down, they loved what they saw, they spent a week down here, and they left with the decision to sell the house in the suburb of Boston by June and move down here. Fantastic news for me. I love my sister. She's like a mother to me. For those who don't know, my mother passed away when I was 3 years old. So my older sister has been the mother figure for me since as long as I can remember. She took care of me. She's the one that recognized that I love comic books so much that she asked me if I want a paper route. She felt that I was old enough. She did the research that I can work. She applied, get the paper route for me, open up a savings account for me so that I can deposit my meager paycheck as a paperboy in there to buy comic books. She did all of that for me. She helped me get my first job out of college. She has been the rock for all of my adult life. Sadly, after she returned from Florida, she went through some health issues. And after running a lot of tests, she was diagnosed with ovarian cancer a few weeks ago, early April. It was shocking news for all of us because my sister has been the rock for all of us in the family. So the plan to move is postponed. No doubt her son, her daughter up there want to be around for her to help her out. And I want to help her out. I want to fly to Boston as often as I can to visit her. So it was not a difficult decision for me to decide that it's the end of this channel. I want to focus my energy somewhere else. That has always been the plan for the past few years, was to wind down this channel eventually, sell my collections. I did it 3 years ahead of schedule. I had planned, I started to sell the books when Anthony, my son, entered middle school. The plan was to be done by the time he graduated high school so that I can exit this hobby, sell the house, and downsize to a condo, and then move on. Enjoy life however I choose. Look, as I'm cleaning, I found this mug that my wife bought me when Anthony was 2 years old. I don't need Google, my father knows everything. Yeah, I have always been this way all my life, even as a youngster. So what you see here is not something that manifests in the last 5 years. No, it's been this way for a long time. Anyone that knew me 20 years ago, 30 years ago, will attest that I have been this way for a long, many decades. Because I'm way ahead of schedule in selling, we decided to sell the house. Yeah, it was an insane, quick decision. that we made at the start of we made the decision at the start of the 3rd week of April. And by that weekend, we rented a dumpster and start to throw things out. And we had a buyer that came down from Pittsburgh. Fate has it, somebody from Pittsburgh contact me out of the blue. I didn't even list the house yet. We just start to clean. We literally rented a dumpster to be dropped off at the driveway, and I got a letter from somebody from Pittsburgh saying that I saw your house while I was on vacation down here for Christmas. If you're interested in selling, call me. Literally, that's the email. Well, that's the letter that I got. So I call him up, say, hey, if you're serious, it's on. We're cleaning right now. He flew down here from Pittsburgh and made a cash offer 3 days later as we were still cleaning. Yeah, so the cleaning will continue. There's no way that I can take care of the chicken. So they were adopted by another family with a lot more animals for them to play with. Rest assured they are in great hands. They have ducks, goats to play with. Big ranch, much more space. Sure, the coop is in a small area. If I can remember to insert some pictures of their new location, I will, but they are in great hands. I will miss them, but there's no way for me to take care of them if I was to do a lot of traveling. So with that, it's time for me to say goodbye to the channel. I hope everybody got something useful. That was always the main goal of this channel, to provide information, to make you better in collecting, buy things cheaper, help you learn to grade, press, clean, how to buy, how to sell. That's my strength. My strength in everything, everyday life, is trying to teach people something. Whatever it is that I know how to teach. However poorly I have done, that has always been my strength. Otherwise, I don't really have a lot of people skills, as some people know, right? Yeah. So yeah, thank you for everybody that have been around. The channel will stay. I'm not deleting, removing anything. So I'm sure down the road, new collectors will stumble across this somehow, and hopefully they get something useful out of all the videos. There are 3,000 plus videos in almost 10 years. Yeah. Hard to believe. I never thought it would turn into something like this back in November of 2012 when I bought my camera as a gift to myself for my birthday in November. But anyhow, enough yapping. Not much else for me to say. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.